the first thing they did was they ran two cable lines between two buildings, and they created what we know as LAN, which is Local Area Network. And in 1985, they opened their first office in Atherton, California, and they also introduced the .com and .edu. I guess everybody knows what that is. You know, anything that you go to on websites is either .com, .edu, .gov, whatever. You know. So in the 1986, they started to manufacture their first router, the network router, and they started making $250,000 a month at that time. So in 1987 and 88, they appointed Bill Graves as their first CEO. However, John Morgridge, he started the newsletter called The Packet, which is information technology newsletter that, you know, they update you what's going on in the market. In 1989, Cisco went public. Actually, a year before Cisco went public, they made $27 million for only selling 3 products. And in 1992, after they went public, they also went international. They started opening their headquarters in London and France, and the company value went up to $1 billion. In 1993, they sought new avenues. They needed to expand their business, and they needed more speed. So they took over the company, 3 companies actually, and one of them is Crescendo Communication, the second one is Grand Junction and Caplana. It gave them access to copper technology. So, and it increased their speed by a record 341,634%. The internet traffic went up from 1 to that. You know, it's a big number. In 2000, the 2000 .com boom created another opportunity for Cisco, and it made it one of the most valuable companies on the market, and their revenues reached $500 billion. However, rivals like Juniper Networks, which is another company, sliced their shares in the market by 30%. That led the Cisco to modernize itself by offering more services and products such as security cameras, optical networking, network management, automation, network and softwares, interfaces, modules, telepresence, which is like a video cameras, voice conference, storage devices, network surveillance cables, and more. The recent recession, however, did not spare Cisco either. According to the Times of India, they reported that Cisco states that they will cut 10,000 jobs in the coming years. Currently, Cisco has headquarters in 35 countries, services 95 countries, has a sales staff, not the entire staff, the sales staff alone of 25,898 people that has brought a back order of $4 billion. And according to the NASDAQ 2012 figures, the current value of Cisco is $114,208,815,290, and their current CEO is John T. Chamber. I guess we saw him in the video a while back. And now I'm going to turn you over to Naima Wallace. She's going to talk about the efficiency of the company. I do have a video, but it's going to just show you the same things again, so I'll just rather move on to the efficiency.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to be talking about the efficiency of Cisco. What management focuses on at Cisco companies is speed and energy, saving energy. So efficiency is introduced in several ways, but the most important aspect of efficiency at Cisco is speed and access of information. Cisco systems are used to work, live, and learn. Educational centers all over the world use Cisco products to teach their students. They use it as a source of communication, and we're seeing more and more commercials that are, even with the playoff games, we see CISCO everywhere. That's because CISCO is one of the most energy efficient companies around. The connection-enabled network devices are used to measure, monitor, and manage energy consumption. It cuts the need to travel, which cuts costs. If you have a business and you have to travel most of the time, that's taking up more time. You could be doing more things, and you could produce more. If you travel less, which is what